Hey everybody, this is Gretchen Zellick from Donuts and Pie Fitness. Annie couldn't be with us today, but I have the pleasure all to myself of talking to Leslee Bender. And Leslee is, I have to tell you first of all, she was just named IDA Personal Trainer of the Year, and that is, I'm so proud of her. It's great. She is creator of the Bender Ball Method, director of I Am Ageless Now. She's been teaching for over 30 years, and her mission is to help people of all ages and sizes embrace life and live and age gracefully. So I'm so excited that you're here today. Thanks, Leslee.
Thank you.
So we're going to get right into it. So I'm going to talk about I Am Ageless Now. I'm seeing that you're teaching it at a few conferences, and I'm really interested in it. I think it's such a relevant class right now. It's a program specifically designed to provide the strategies and movements for people to live pain-free with vitality and the ability to be active no matter what their age. It's science-based. It's featuring functional mindful movement. And it can be done, which I love, in 10 minutes a day. So can you give us an example of what functional movement is? And then maybe at one of the exercises, I know it's hard because we're sitting down, but maybe you can just kind of talk it through.
Sure, thank you so much. Basically, the I Am Ageless program was organically derived by lots of trial and error, and of course, science-based. And when we think of what we're doing in society today is we're spending a lot of time over a computer, we're in flexion. So something as simple as even sitting in a chair that you can reach your arms up and you can extend your spine and you can do things like rotation and learning how to, activate the core just by leaning back and rotating. Like even if you rotate while you're looking at the camera, you're looking at your computer. So with the head facing forward and you're moving your thoracic spine around your cervical spine, because normally we move our cervical spine around our thoracic spine. So something as simple as rotating your body while you're looking ahead will help alleviate neck pain. It will also help you to sit up taller. It will help you to have more energy and feel better. So honestly, the whole program is about what can you do and, enjoy the process. We're very excited that we are, this close to having I Am Ageless Now book. Will be coming out in the next, hopefully in the next 3 weeks. We're going through the final edits on it. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. It has mantras in it. It has mindful movements that that everyone and anyone can truly enjoy, Gretchen, especially, we wanted it to be consumer based because right now, as we all know, we're living in such hard times as far as our stress levels. And I know everyone's experiencing it, and especially you guys out in California. So I wanted to create a program that everyone could say, I can do this while I'm sitting at my computer. I can sit at my computer and massage my feet with a tennis ball and start to rewire my brain, as simple as just, matter of fact, I'm doing it right now. So I hope that kind of gives you an idea of what I'm doing right now, is creating functionally fun stuff that we can do.
That is great. Now, I knew about the Bender Ball before I even met you. And it's been around for a while. As part of your People of All Ages Live Free, you created a Bender method of training, and you introduced this small ball, and it protects the back and it works the core. There's over 1,000 Pilates instructors that have been trained in this safe, functional method, and I think you've sold over 1 million Bender balls, which is phenomenal. So how is a Bender ball help in exercising, and how can people use part of functional training? I think everybody should own one, first of all, but explain how they should use it.
I do too. Well, I originally brought a small ball into the Pilates world in about the year 2003. I actually was probably one of the more outspoken presenters at Body, Mind, Spirit in Santa Clara, California. And my whole thought was, okay, using a small ball, is similar to that of using the spine corrector, which is a classical Pilates piece of equipment, right? And my whole thing is we're overusing our hip flexors and we're underutilizing our core, being, the more superficial being rectus and also the transverse. And I'm sure a lot of trainers hear this all the time. I don't know how to activate my core. And then you've got trainers saying, okay, do 1,000,000 crunches and you'll feel your core. But if somebody has rectus diastasis or if they've had a cesarean, we're setting them up for major injuries. So the ball for me was not only to, help students feel their core more efficiently because of the research that's done on it, but also to, protect the back. So I've traveled all over the world where people have said, I've used your ball and my back doesn't hurt anymore. And for me, honestly, Gretchen, that is my mission, is when I hear people say, I feel better now that, I've been learning how to activate my core, so then they can progress on to harder exercises, if that makes sense, rather than them feeling like they have to go right into planks. And I think that so many people they're coming out of post-COVID that are starting to work out again now, really, really need to take it easy, because what we lost in the past 6 months, you can't gain it again in one session. It takes time, right?
Right. And especially sitting in a chair or sitting down or on the couch or whatever people have been doing and not being so
And that's
active.
when you put the ball
Yeah,
behind your low
that is
back.
so
When you're
true.
sitting in a chair, just put the ball behind your low back, lean into it, you activate your core. And again, these are the steps that we take for not just the active
Awesome.
aging, but everyone, right?
I am going to ask you the question now that we ask everybody. And I honestly think that there are few people that could answer it as well as you will, I think. What is your suggestion for aging enthusiastically, Leslie?
Oh boy. Well, how much time you got? um, I would say so much of it is attitude. And I think that I know for myself personally, I think it is finding passion for what you do. Now, even somebody who is retired, because I'm 60, and I know a lot of people that don't. I mean, I've already taught, 4 classes today, and I'm going to go teach 4 more. I taught 10 yesterday. And I mean, I'm working like a dog because of the fact that we're not doing conferences. But, sometimes we're tired, and sometimes we're like, oh my gosh, can I get through this day? COVID has affected all of us. But I think when you have the opportunity to serve others, in other words, even if you're creating a group of people that, whether you do it virtually like we're doing it now, or training them within a safe distance, and everyone, if it's in a garage or wherever you are, and even if it's a couple of people, you touch their lives and they feel better, that you've changed someone's life. And I think that aging enthusiastically is, ultimately, we have to have a purpose. And you look at Jack LaLanne, or Lelaine, who Lelaine is in her 90s, and she still gets up and, she does speeches and she writes books. And, and I think this is what keeps us going, because the problem, and I'm sure you've heard it, especially with what you do, is the worst thing that we can do is isolation. And a lot of people, in their 60s that are not in their grade of health have really missed social interaction. And we need to reach out to those people. We need to let them know we're here. And I think that's going to save us, because otherwise, it's a slippery slope. So I hope that makes sense to you. Is, what keeps me ageless is the fact that I get up every day and I know I have a purpose.
That, and then you probably go water skiing too. So, I mean, that's,
I do that at 7 a.m. So, and that's the other thing, is something that makes you happy. And I mean, if it's gardening, if it's going for a walk, getting on your bike, oh my gosh, get out, people, and do something, because you can't stay inside and sit on the couch, because that does age you, right? And, and learning a new way to eat, learning to have a different nutritional program. I've been vegan for 30 years, and, all those little nuances, again, for me, and I don't know if your viewers know or not, but I'm 7 months out now of a total knee replacement. Is it still swollen? Does it still hurt? Sure it does. But I get up every day going, I know it's healing, and I'm starting to see the light beyond the trees. 3 months after, probably not, but now I'm getting there.
Yeah, Leslie, that's pretty incredible. So I know I will be seeing you virtually in the next couple of weeks at some conferences, and I really just want to thank you so much for speaking with me today, and just all the best to you. We'll keep in touch.
Let's do it, and let's go change the world. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, Leslie.
All right, take care.
Bye.